6 biggest mistakes WWE made on the Raw on Netflix debut. WWE pulled out all the stops before Raw officially debuted on Netflix. Could the former champ be moving brands? Let's see what WWE made the following 6 mistakes on the debut of Raw on Netflix. Number 6. The new ring setup for RAW. The traditional WWE ring canvas used to be a light shade of blue. Last year, the mat adopted a Prime logo in the middle of the ring. While it was a departure from the past, it was just one sponsor. The ring canvas was black for the Netflix premiere and looked more like a NASCAR vehicle than a wrestling ring. Number 5. Telegraphing Solo Sikoa's loss in tribal combat. Solo Sikoa did 90% of the work to sell his tribal combat match against Roman Reigns. Reigns laid out a challenge and had another message in 2 pre-taped segments. He didn't show up in the final 2 weeks before the big match, including the all-important Go Home episode of SmackDown. Number 4. A lack of representation for Raw's champions. Liv Morgan was the only Raw champ to receive a featured spot on the Netflix debut. She faced and lost to Rhea Ripley. Gunther had another pre-taped promo and hasn't appeared live in a few weeks. With Raw kicking off on a new platform worldwide, the major champions should have appeared live in the ring or backstage. A few seconds lumped in with other stars who weren't champions lessened the importance of the brand's title holders. Number 3. All the good guys won. It felt like Netflix officials may have suggested a few things regarding the ending of the 4 matches on the Raw debut. Every match could have reasonably ended with either star emerging victorious. Number 2. Hulk Hogan and the use of WWE legends. The worst had to be Hulk Hogan's random appearance to push his new beer. He tried to pander to the fans, but they weren't exactly as accepting as WWE officials, and Hogan probably thought they'd be. Number 1. Ignoring the most important recent history. The Rock will always be cheered and booed regardless of whether he's the People's Champion or the final boss. He trotted out to the ring, shaking hands with fans. When he started talking, it was clear that he ditched the final boss character. Are fans supposed to forget the all-important build of last year's WrestleMania 40? Officials do want everyone to forget how Reigns and the OG bloodline consistently destroyed Kevin Owens for 4 years. Had The Rock turned on Roman after tribal combat, it wouldn't have mattered. Roman simply won and was given the necklace.